Hi everyone, myself Vivek Kumar Patel, and as a part of my Studio 3 integrated construction practices, I have selected the project of residential apartments, and in this video I am going to cover the project details and a few studies. The project is residential apartments which is located in Ahmedabad. It has 8 towers with 1 basement and G plus 14 floors with a built up area of 58,604 square meters. The project cost is 103 crores and it is an item rate contract. The project started at 3rd February 2021 and its expected completion date is 10th June 2023. The key stakeholders involved in this project are client, PMC, design consultants and the contractor. For this project, the client has their in-house PMC. The site images has been shown in the right topmost side and the scope which is considered includes the structural, architecture and MEPF services for the complete basement, ground and first floor of the wing E, F, G and H as shown in the building elevation. Here basement and ground floor are for the parking purposes and the other 14 typical floors are for the residential purpose. For this studio exercise, I was playing a role of MEPF consultant and lean champion. BIM execution plan is a document that lays out how the project will be carried out, monitored and completed using the BIM throughout the project lifecycle. The procedure for BIM XP preparation is shown in the left side, where the first step is to identify BIM goals and uses, followed by designing the BIM execution process, development information exchange requirements, and in the last, defining supporting infrastructure for the BIM implementation. The upper table shows the BIM goals and BIM uses along with the project phases where it can be implemented. The different color coding has been used to represent this. For example, red color has been assigned to the design phase and hence Gantt chart for the design milestone is represented in the red color as shown in the below table. This milestone schedule for the design phase is prepared for 14 weeks along with the stakeholders whoever is responsible for it. Two process flows for the design phase has been prepared. One is the existing process flow followed on the site, which is a conventional process flow, and the second is the beam implementation where the models are created first and then after model integration clash detection is done to resolve the clashes. The major issues observed in the existing process are the long chain in communication, RFI generation due to lack of coordination, changes in the drawings, and delay in the design changes during the construction. Whereas the process diagram with the BIM implementation can help to resolve these issues, like collaboration of all the models in the BIM 360 ensures efficient communication and RFIs can be reduced, and all the designers can work parallelly on the BIM 360 so clashes can be avoided. The upper table shows the roles and responsibilities of every consultant for their models and the software details which they are using. Like for clash detection, Revit, Solibri, Navisworks is used. For models, Revit is used, and for the 4D and 5D simulation, Navisworks and Synchro is used. Second table shows the how model information is getting exchanged along with the software details and their versions, which includes the Revit, Navisworks, Synchro, Adobe Reader, MS Project, Visiline, Plannerly, and BIM 360. For modeling of MEPF services, Revit software is used and their images are shown here, where upper three images shows the individual services of plumbing and firefighting layout along with all MEPF LOD 300 service layout. Below image shows the integrated model of MEPF with the structural model. The main challenges faced during this modeling are like late release of CAD drawings, unclear labels in the CAD drawings, and absence of Revit family. To solve these issues, we discussed the levels of services with the project stakeholders and created the required family in the software to create a model. The quantity for MEPF services were extracted from Revit. The quantities extracted were like for mechanical model, indoor and outdoor AC units, for electrical model, cable trays with the lighting fitting and fixtures, for plumbing model, different pipe types, pipe fitting and pipe accessories, and for firefighting model, different pipe types, pipe accessories and fittings with the fixtures like sprinklers and hose reel. The sample of quantity takeoff from the Revit is shown for the electrical cable tray. The challenges faced during the calculation of the MEPF quantities are shown for 2D CAD drawings and the 3D Revit model. In the 2D drawings, it is difficult to calculate the quantities for elements such as joints and fittings, but in a 3D model it can be easily calculated. Then in a 2D drawings, level was not mentioned, which makes difficult to understand the element placement, and to determine the length of pipes, while in a 3D model, every element can be placed at the accurate levels and quantities can easily extracted. For the clash detection, the Navisworks software is used for the clash detection, and the process map shown in the left side has been followed for the clash detection. Table shows the clash detection matrix, where the clash detection and resolution is done in the two sets to obtain the clash-free models. Set 1 contains 4270 classes, which is reduced to 1510 classes in a set 2. The image shows the interface of Navisworks, and the red and green colors are indicates the classes. Here the classes of architecture model is shown with the other models. Some classes are because of the modeling errors like class of architecture wall with the slab and outdoor AC units, whereas some rework classes are also there like class of architecture wall with the pipes and electrical cable trays. For the rework classes of architecture wall with the cable trays, the class quantification has been done where core cutting is required to pass the cables through the wall, and the cost to resolve one class is coming 308 rupees. Total 25 similar classes were observed, so total cost to resolve this type of classes is coming 7689 rupees. Here the classes of structural model are shown with the other models. Here also some classes are because of the modeling errors like class of slab with the plumbing pipes and the beam with indoor AC units, whereas some rework classes are also there like a class of beam with the firefighting pipes. For rework classes of beam with the firefighting pipes, the class quantification has been done where sleeves need to be provided in a beam to pass the firefighting pipes, and the cost to resolve one class is coming 940 rupees. Total 180 similar classes were observed, so total cost to resolve this type of class is coming 1,10,978 rupees. Now coming to the key learnings, in a beam execution plan, it helps in identifying the beam implementation procedure, roles and responsibilities with the scope for every stakeholders. Then Beam XP helps in better coordination by noting down the strategy for collaborative working, file formats and software requirements. In a Revit model, Beam provides an ideal visualization environment for the project throughout the design and construction stages, enabling visual and aesthetic assessment. Then Revit model shows the sequence of actual process to be followed for the constructability at the site, and MEPF layout was extensively explored for service modeling, where several challenges related to absence of Revit families and level changes were faced. In a quantity takeoff, the quantities extracted from the Revit model is more precise in comparison to manual calculations as there are less chances for the human errors. MEPF quantities calculation was much more convenient in the Revit than CAD, with the 3D visualization of elements being great help. In a class detection, it helps in identifying and rectification of the classes between different model disciplines. It saves the cost, resources and time which would have been incurred if it has been done before execution, and the clash detection helps to make models more accurate and constructible. Thank you for listening.